Malaysia-South Africa Relations, Political Goodwill, Economic Opportunity by AZLAN ADNAN. A relationship forged in solidarity. While global headlines are dominated by geopolitical crises and great power rivalry, Malaysia and South Africa quietly continue to nurture a relationship built on shared post-colonial histories, economic complementarity, and a mutual commitment to South-South cooperation. Though underreported, this bilateral relationship is gaining new relevance in a multipolar world order increasingly shaped by non-Western voices. Formal diplomatic ties between Malaysia and South Africa were established in 1993, following the end of apartheid. Malaysia had long supported the African National Congress during its liberation struggle, with then Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad emerging as one of South Africa's strongest advocates in Asia. Kuala Lumpur was instrumental in supporting Pretoria's re-entry into the Commonwealth and the non-aligned movement, laying a foundation of goodwill that has sustained the relationship for over 3 decades. Growing trade, uneven balance. Economically, the Malaysia-South Africa relationship is marked by modest but steadily growing trade. In 2024, total bilateral trade reached approximately $1.4 billion, RM $6.6 billion, a 5% increase from the previous year. Malaysia enjoys a significant trade surplus, exporting around $1.1 billion worth of goods to South Africa, while importing about $300 million. This results in a trade surplus of roughly $800 million in Malaysia's favor. Malaysia's primary exports to South Africa include palm oil and palm-based products, electrical and electronic components, chemicals, rubber products, and processed food. These meet the demands of South Africa's growing manufacturing and consumer sectors. Conversely, Malaysia imports fresh fruits, especially apples and citrus, wine, iron and steel, coal, and precious metals such as gold and platinum, resources essential for Malaysia's industrial ecosystem. Trade between the two nations has grown at an average annual rate of 4% over the past 5 years. Despite this, direct shipping routes remain limited, market familiarity is low, and high-level diplomatic visits are rare. Unlike Malaysia's dynamic trade relationships with China or Saudi Arabia, South Africa remains a peripheral player in Kuala Lumpur's economic diplomacy. Strategic value in a BRICS Plus context. What elevates the significance of this relationship today is its potential within the BRICS Plus framework. While Malaysia is not currently a BRICS member, its growing engagements with BRICS nations, particularly China and Russia, make it a natural partner in future BRICS Plus dialogue. South Africa, as Africa's only BRICS member, could serve as Malaysia's diplomatic and commercial bridge into the continent's rapidly expanding markets, particularly under the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA. From South Africa's perspective, Malaysia offers a stable, strategically located entry point to ASEAN, a region of over 660 million people, with a collective GDP exceeding $3.6 trillion. As BRICS expands to incorporate a broader range of emerging economies, Malaysia's alignment with BRICS priorities, multipolarity, de-dollarization, and reform of global governance makes deeper political and economic engagement both natural and necessary. Political convergence and global advocacy. On the political front, Malaysia and South Africa share striking similarities. Both are middle powers that consistently advocate for multilateralism, South-South solidarity, and justice in global forums. Their mutual support for Palestine, most recently expressed through South Africa's ICJ case against Israel and Malaysia's long-standing diplomatic backing, points to a deeper ideological alignment. This convergence opens the door to coordinated diplomatic initiatives, particularly within the United Nations, G77, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, and BRICS Plus observer roles. By speaking with a unified voice on issues like climate justice, debt reform, and global inequality, Malaysia and South Africa can amplify the Global South's influence in a fractured world order. Unlocking the potential. To revitalize and elevate the bilateral relationship, both nations must act with intent. Trade missions, joint business councils, educational partnerships, and digital economy initiatives could unlock untapped potential. Direct flights and improved shipping links would further facilitate trade and tourism. Regular high-level exchanges, cultural diplomacy, and youth engagement would enhance mutual understanding. In an era where alliances are shifting and emerging powers are asserting new roles, the Malaysia-South Africa partnership offers both strategic value and moral clarity. If nurtured wisely, it could serve as a template for how like-minded Global South nations collaborate to shape a more equitable international system. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope, so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed now seek the skies, and slowly, clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again. Its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.